Week 8 wide receiver solid starts. Jeffrey?
Michael Pittman Jr., Tete Roa McMillan, T. Higgins, George Pickens, DK Metcalf, Stephon Diggs, Jalen Waddle, Jordan Addison, Xavier Worthy.
Michael Pittman Jr. has had a touchdown in 4 out of the last 5 weeks. Plus, he's in the 3rd highest over-under of the week, obviously firing him up with 6 teams on a bye. Tete Roa McMillan gets a new quarterback. Bryce Young is out. Andy Dalton is in. Andy Dalton did throw it to Xavier Legette a lot last week, but I think with a week of practice, he knows who the number 1 guy is. That's T-Mac. I'm hoping he can get some production up. He's been less exciting than I'd like. Everybody keeps talking about how great Jamar Chase was last week and his 23 targets. But I also noticed that T. Higgins' targets were nice too. He had 10 targets. You like that? Turn that into 6 for 96 and a touchdown. Could have had 2 of them things, but he slid. The Jets are extremely banged up. I think T. Higgins is going to be just fine. George Pickens may not be the number 1 anymore, but CeeDee Lamb is going to get shadowed by Pat Surtain this week, so he's going to be a strong contender for a 1B this week. It's the highest over-under of the week, and he's proven he can dominate. Fire him up. DK Metcalf is in a revenge game. For Aaron Rodgers, that is. He's had a touchdown in 4 of the last 5 weeks. Also, 95 or more yards 2 of the last 3 weeks, and I can't see Aaron Rodgers not slinging it against the Green Bay Packers, and that means targets going to DK Metcalf. Stephon Diggs has an okay matchup, but it's the lowest over-under of the week, so I'm looking for volume, not really thinking he's going to get a bunch of touchdowns. Waddle has a terrible matchup going up against the Atlanta Falcons, who are surprisingly good against the receiver. Falcons top 3 against the wide receivers. He is kind of the only show in town, though, so he should get some work. This is a volume play. Zay Flowers is going to have to do it again without Lamar Jackson. I'm not overly excited about it, which is why he's in the bottom of my solid starts. Xavier Worthy hasn't had more than 4 targets the last 2 weeks. It is the 3rd highest over-under of the week, so I'm expecting a light show, but not seeing a lot of volume. Moving on to the flex play.